Hello everybody, welcome back to Stonehearth. Today we're in Alpha 16, which unfortunately means that we have to start a new game, it looks like. Don't know why. But this is the super extra unstable combat plus build. So essentially, let's just go ahead and get started here. Brave band of settlers from the Ascendancy is what we're going to play as this time around. We're going to do Temperate. And we're going... Ooh. There's a hard mode. Kind of like the idea of doing a hard mode. Let's do it. Why not? And we're going to go ahead and begin. So Alpha 16, of course, released 3 new classes for your Hearthlings. There's the Knight, the Archer, and then the Cleric as well. This patch is focused mostly on just kind of evolving and continuing to work on the combat side of things for the game, right? So there are tougher enemies, there are better classes for you. The enemies also get class specific things as well. So they're going to be like enemy knights, enemy archers, enemy clerics, so on and so forth. Spirit. Trying to get a good roll here. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but maybe we just go with this. That sounds good to me. And I think, let's see, we have 150 gold to start with. Let's do Farmer's Hoe, Wooden Sword, Herbalist Staff, and feel great about it. It's been a while since we've been in Stonehearth, granted. I appreciate your patience along the way. Essentially, we were just kind of waiting for Alpha 16 to pop out at us here, basically. It's been a long time coming, that's for sure. Go over here. Yeah, that sounds good. Geomancer will be a class one day, hopefully. I always see this concept art, and I'm like, oh, I really want a Geomancer. I really want like a spellcaster. One day. So we're going to be starting over, of course. Let's take a look at our starting area here. Oh, it's going to teach us all of the, yep, bloop. Great. We did it. Great job. I think we're going to start... Whew, not a whole lot of room over here, is there? I think maybe we start down here, and we can always work our way up. This sounds good to me. Of course, we're going to be going with the old good cannon here. Let's go ahead and start clearing out some of this stuff in our way. Let's make sure to grab all the food, of course, to up our score as quickly as possible. And we're going to set up a little stockpile here as well. In the notes, it did say that this is a very unstable build of Alpha 16. So we might be running into more bugs than we normally have in the past here, but I still feel pretty decent about it. And let's see, what do we need here? We need to promote somebody, of course. Let's take a quick peek here. Nothing there. Okay. Seems good. Change jobs. So we want... Gotta have a carpenter. You are currently being promoted, and we also need... I think we're gonna make you... Oh yeah, so we have all the new classes up here. So we have Knight, Archer, and Cleric. So we're gonna need an herbalist. We also need a farmer though, because we need to make sure we have enough food for everybody. That being said, I think we're gonna kind of set up the farm right along here. I kind of like the idea of that. So why don't we just go ahead and basically just do a clear cut of this area and speed up time while we're at it. Gee whiz. So farmer's good to go. Let's go and get the carpenter workbench all set up here for us. And once we do, we can start using crates, but we probably want to wait until we get access to some of the bigger ones here, I would imagine. Blue market stall. Interesting. Weapons and armor. So recurve bow. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of new stuff. Okay, archer's bow. Shepherd's crook. Herbalist staff. So it looks like we're going to be needing to use the weaver quite a bit more. Grizzled traveler. Okay, he's going to drop off food for us. Thank you so much. And then since we have all this stuff kind of cleared out here. Well, I think we probably have to wait until they clear out all that wood, actually. Potentially, though, we can go ahead and start building a dining hall here. And I think we're going to keep it pretty close to where the farmer is. So let's go ahead and just get all this stuff out of here, too. So we'll put it like right here, basically. And we should also place bloop, carpenter workbench, of course. And once we do that, we can start working on the little ins and outs that we will, of course, need. So let's go ahead. Good Lord, my throat is killing me today. Remove that, first off. And then we'll do like 5x10s. Seems good. Right? Yeah, 5x10s is fine. Do one there, one there. And this will at least get us started. We'll of course need to hire on like another farmer here in the near future, but this will get us started at the very least. So get out of there. This guy is going to be let's do carrots. You can be corn, that's fine. Turnip, sure. Pumpkin, sure. So we'll just go with that for now. And then it looks like they've cleared all this area out. So let's go ahead and get our dining hall set up here as well. So we'll probably want it if this, oh, I lost track there. So if this, I'm gonna push it like one back probably. Right? Yeah. So we'll do something like that. We're just going to say finish editing and we're going to start building it. We're not going to do anything too fancy right off the bat here. Because we are in hard mode, so we need to be quick about these types of things here. Oh, what did we need? I know we're going to need some window frames, right? Go ahead and just build 6 of them. We're going to need a bunch of... We need dining tables. Maybe that will level them up, though. Our stockpile is just filled with wood already. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're going to have to figure that out pretty soon. Okay, you're doing a thing. Great, you leveled up. So proud of you. And we're going to do, I believe it's 4 of these guys. And let's just do 8 of these guys for now. And I think that might be enough to get all this stuff finished up. Farmer's gonna keep working. Farmer's gonna farm, you know. And let's take a look. I think you shall become you know, we really need a footman actually. Let's make sure we get a footman right off the bat. 6 and 3. 5 and 4. Let's make Baxter Woolden here. Let's make him our footman. Just so we're a little bit better protected. Which also means we should probably take, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be we'll do like just the frost snap flowers. Because we need it for the herbalist when we get one to keep them leveled up. I also need a trapper's knife here at some point too. But I think we build that with the blacksmith. I believe that's what we need to do here. Let's take a quick peek. Change the jobs. Mason. We need a chisel. That'll turn into a putter. Crafted by the mason. Oh, that's super easy actually. Okay. So we just need a chisel to be made by our carpenter. Bloop. We need stone. Should be easy enough to get. We could just kind of start digging in right here. Shouldn't be too hard to get 1 stone, I wouldn't imagine. We could even just come down here and grab this one. That would also work. Alright, going fairly well. Looks like we're going to be needing some beds here at some point. Bloop. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So they're going to keep working on this guy over here. Where are all of our Hearthlings at right now? Are they all mining over here? Daily update. Let's take a look. Not quite. Not super surprising, though. Where are... Okay, they're working on that. Not working on that yet. That's fine, though. That's fine. Okay, farm's going. We have tons and tons of wood still. Oh boy. Maybe we start making some of these large crates and try to get some of the stuff out of our stockpile. I think that's probably going to be a good idea for us. We probably want to put like our food boxes and crates right there by the dining hall. That makes the most sense to me. We'll grab those guys up as well. Perfect. Okay. Let's go and just throw these boxes down just like so. Perfect. So we're just gonna say wood here and wood here. Perfect. Oh, and then we need to grab this guy and uncheck wood. So they'll move all that stuff into these two boxes here, and that'll free up quite a bit of room for us as well. This is gonna be done really soon. They're already working on the roof here. Very easy. So we have door, we have window frames. I guess we only needed like 2 for this place. Okay. Well, we still did it. Great job. 8, 9, 10 shares. Perfect. Okay. So we need to come back over here. Bloop. And we'll build a couple more chairs here. All right, so it is food time, lunchtime. Did this already get harvested, I wonder? No, there's no way it did. These are just the berries, right? Yeah, okay, good. I was gonna say that would be really quick for those to be harvested already. No bunny statues this time. Feels like the last couple playthroughs we've had like a bunny statue like right in the middle of our town, basically. I'm gonna do my best to avoid the overuse of stockpiles this time around. No promises, but I'm gonna do my best here. I know there's at least one of you out there who just absolutely despise stockpiles. Yeah, this should be like done. They just need to put the little doodads in here, and that's about it. Easy. I think we might even stray away from doing like the shared sleeping quarters. Yeah, this guy here. I think we just might stick to like the cottages. I think they look a little bit better even. So that's all done. Easy. We'll probably end up doing something similar here. One thing we could start doing right off the bat is getting our roads kind of laid out. So for down here, do we want to try like white roads this time? Maybe. How's that gonna look is the question. Oh, I don't think we can really go too much further than right here. Okay, we might wait. We might wait on that for just a second until they get all the scaffolding down and everything. But getting the road layout done first might help us kind of keep everything together in such a way that it makes sense. These will probably have to move as well. Luckily, we can just move them right down here by the farm, though. They take up 3 each. We'll work on that. We'll come back to that part. I think let's give this a shot. Let's just see how it looks here. It ends right here. So we probably don't want to go beyond that, I wouldn't imagine. Is 4 too wide? I think we're good with 4. Yeah, we'll go with 4. It's fine. So let's do something like that. And that'll also finish editing, build. Yes. That'll help us start to take down our wood count too, because we have absolutely way too much wood right now. Like these are not full actually. That's kind of weird. I guess they're just kind of working through all the priorities here. X-ray is not what I wanted at all, but slice seems like it would be useful. So let's dig in right here and see what we get. We should get at least 1 stone, I would imagine. Nothing yet, but soon. Soon we will get 1. It looks kind of weird at night. It looks like purpley. But that's what we've chosen, so we kind of have to stick to it at this point here. It's fine. It's fine. We will also build one down like so. Finish editing and build. Yes, absolutely. Farmer level 1, great job. Speed up and plus health. And we're going to start to need... we're going to start to need to get some of these cottages set up, because our people are going to get really unhappy really fast if they don't have anywhere to sleep. I think we can set one up probably like right here too. Yeah, they look kind of weird, don't they? It'll do for now. So let's get cottage for 2. Yeah, why not? Can we change the roof type? Maybe like... Nope, doesn't look like it, does it? Grab that. Oh, there we go, okay. We'll probably just stick with brown though, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll say finish editing, we'll say build. So we'll get to work on that. It'll use a little bit more of our wood, which is actually really, really good for us. We also need to build some of these lanterns. I totally forgot about these. So I think we only need 2 for now. Definitely gonna need one of those and 2 of these guys here. And that should at least get us started on this guy right over here. Daily update. Not quite. Net worth needs to still go up quite a bit, but we'll get there. But I think that's gonna do it for the first episode here in the series. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. It does help out so very, very, very much. And if you want to see more in the future, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until then, we will see you next episode.